What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you back to another video. Today we are going to be doing the second episode of my 10,000 subscriber special, The Tournament of Timelines. I credit Goku T23 for this idea, as it is greatly inspired by Goku T23's Tournament of Gokus, and before any of you ask, he did allow me to use this idea. If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for roles, hang out, and if you put your art in the art text channel and 10 people react with a star, it will get featured at the end of a video. Also, I'm going to start uploading on my gaming channel Sacred Storm at some point in the near future, so I ask that if you like gaming content, then please subscribe to that as well. There will be a link to that channel in the description of the video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you guys enjoyed this part of the series, then get this video to 500 likes, and with all of that out of the way, let's get into the second episode of The Tournament of Timelines. God Goku and Primal Goku both enter the arena, as it is time they battle for a spot in the final round. God Goku cracks his knuckles, saying this is going to be fun. Primal Goku smirks, agreeing as he gets in his fighting stance. God Goku does the same as the match begins and both Gokus rush towards each other with incredible speed, clashing fists and creating shockwaves on impact. God Goku then jumps back, wiping some blood off his knuckles, and he then looks back up, seeing Primal Goku flying in, trying to land a kick on God Goku's jaw. However, God Goku blocks the incoming attack, then shooting a point-blank ki blast at Primal Goku, pushing him back as God Goku realises he won't be able to keep up at this level. So he then transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue as he then rushes back at Primal Goku. Primal Goku then rushes towards God Goku, and as it seems like they are about to clash fists, God Goku moves out of the way, grabbing Primal Goku's arm as he then lands a gut punch on Primal Goku, knocking the wind out of him as he then kicks Primal Goku back. Primal Goku runs his thumb over his lip, realising there is some blood, and Primal Goku decides he needs to step things up, powering up into Super Saiyan 4 God, and as he does so, God Goku powers up into Ultra Instinct Omen. The two then vanish, reappearing in front of one another as they both attempt to punch each other in the face. However, they both dodge the other's punch, and then attempt to strike each other in the stomach. However, their fists collide, and the shockwave from their fists colliding pushes the two back. Both God Goku and Primal Goku then stare each other down, as they both burst their auras and transform into their most powerful transformations. God Goku with Ultra Instinct God, and Primal Goku with Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 4. The two then power up to their fullest, and both power up Kamehamehas. The two firing their beam attacks in unison, and the two beams clash with amazing intensity. They seem to be almost evenly matched. However, Primal Goku slightly overpowers God Goku, and with this slight advantage in power, Primal Goku wins the beam struggle and knocks God Goku out. Primal Goku moves on to the next round, where he faces off against Ultra Goku to win the tournament, along with the Sacred Dragon Balls. The two finalists stare at each other, and as the battle starts, Primal Goku says he knows why Ultra Goku wants to win so bad. He wants to revive Gohan, doesn't he? Ultra Goku doesn't even respond, as he powers up into True Instinct, and he tells Primal Goku to power up now, or else he won't give him the chance. Primal Goku says fine, powering up into Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 4, and he tells Ultra Goku that he won't go easy on him. Ultra Goku once again doesn't respond, as he then rushes at Primal Goku. Primal Goku doing the same, as the pair begin to trade blows. Primal Goku being shocked, as Ultra Goku is on par with, if not even stronger than God Goku, who he just faced. And even more surprisingly, Primal Goku can sense Ultra Goku getting even stronger as the fight continues, and Ultra Goku uses more of his emotions. Primal Goku is on the defensive, Ultra Goku screaming that he needs to win the tournament, he needs to revive his son. Primal Goku grits his teeth, as he blocks an incoming flurry of punches from Ultra Goku, and he then kicks Ultra Goku back, shooting a flurry of ki blasts, with Ultra Goku then smacking them all away, then appearing in front of Primal Goku as the two lock fists, then expelling all the power they can muster into the palms of their hands as the power knocks the two back. Primal Goku didn't think he would need to use this, but right now, it is his only option. Ultra Goku is still growing in power, and he is already having trouble keeping up. Ultra Goku looks in shock as the red aura begins to appear around Primal Goku. Primal Goku shouts, "Kaioken!" his power increasing immensely, and he then rushes towards Ultra Goku, forcing Ultra Goku to now be on the back foot. Primal Goku begins to ragdoll Goku, but slowly, Ultra Goku's power keeps rising faster and faster, his anger and desperation fueling true instinct and making him even stronger, eventually nearing the power of Primal Goku even with Kaioken. However, Primal Goku knows this and decides to end this battle once and for all. Primal Goku jumps back, beginning to power up a Kamehameha as Ultra Goku does the same in retaliation. However, when Primal Goku is about to fire his blast, he then disappears, then appearing behind Ultra Goku as he fires his attack, heavily injuring and knocking out Ultra Goku. Primal Goku reverts to his base form, breathing heavily as both Gokus are healed. Primal Goku is crowned the victor of the tournament, and Primal Goku walks up to Ultra Goku, promising to use one of the wishes to revive Ultra Goku's Gohan. Ultra Goku smiles, but as Primal Goku is about to walk over to the sacred Dragon Balls, a portal opens, and two figures are sent crashing through it. All the Gokus look in shock as the two figures stand up, one of them being a Jiren, while the other looks like another Goku. Another figure then steps through the portal, saying he is sorry for the interruption, but he will be taking those sacred Dragon Balls. Sacred tells Cursed Saiyan that he is a fool, he won't win, and if he kills him, then Cursed will die as well. Cursed Saiyan laughs, asking Sacred if he really thinks he didn't remove that issue. Sacred looks confused as Cursed then laughs, saying he used the Super Dragon Balls to wish for them to no longer be linked, meaning Cursed can finally kill Sacred. And this time, he has brought help. Hundreds, if not thousands of portals then open behind Cursed Saiyan, all the villains of various timelines stepping out. Evil Grand Priest, Evil Cells, Friezas, Zamasus, Piccolos, and any villain from the timeline Sacred created. Cursed Saiyan begins to chuckle, saying these villains are all from the timelines that Sacred created to stop Cursed. How ironic. All the Gokus on the scene power up to their strongest forms, but even with their help, Sacred doesn't think they can win. Cursed has clearly grown a lot stronger, and their odds at winning are incredibly low. Sacred then hears a voice, saying he saw Sacred could use some help. Sacred turns around, and he sees thousands of portals opening. Sacred Gohan and Trunks appearing out of the first one, and saying they brought some backup. Heroes from all the timelines Sacred created then begin to step out. A God of Destruction Cell, other Gokus, Gohans, Vegetas, Nappas, Raditzes, Brolys, Fusions, just to list a few. Sacred then smirks, looking back at Cursed Saiyan, as he then powers up into Sacred Evolution. Cursed Saiyan growls, powering up into Cursed Evolution, as both armies of good and evil then rush towards each other with a battle of epic proportions. Different gods of destruction from multiple universes powering up giant balls of Hakai to wipe out villains, while multiple Jirens take on evil Grand Priest, while multiple versions of Goku born with God Ki work together, and the same applies for Gokus born as a legendary Super Saiyan. There are Gohans facing off against Friezas, a God of Destruction Cell facing off against an imperfect Cell who is from a timeline where Goku is born with God Ki, a Blue Evolution Vegeta and Troku fighting alongside each other, and a Super Saiyan 4 Nappa fighting alongside two Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. And at the centre of it all, Sacred Saiyan and Cursed Saiyan are facing off against each other for the final time. Sacred and Cursed are clashing fists, every clash shattering reality as they know it. However, while Sacred has spent all this time and energy creating timelines in order to make strong heroes to help take on Cursed Saiyan was training, and he has grown stronger than Sacred. Cursed then backhands Sacred, sending him crashing into the ground as Cursed begins to laugh. Primal Goku would then rush at Cursed, attempting to defend Sacred, however Cursed would simply catch a punch from Primal Goku and then snap his arm like a twig. Primal Goku screaming in agony as his arm was broken. Sacred can barely stand up, but he won't give up. He can't lose, because if he does, Cursed Saiyan will rule over everything to ever exist for all time. All the Gokus who competed in the tournament then look to Sacred. Then all of them outstretch their arms as they give all of their energy to Sacred. Even Primal Goku with his one not broken arm does the same, pouring all of his power into Sacred. Both Sacred Gohan and Sacred Jiren join in, and then Sacred feels a sudden surge of energy. Sacred then lets out a roar as he breaks through his limits, and he goes even further beyond. Sacred then rushes at Cursed being furious as Sacred is somehow overpowering him. Sacred then gets Cursed in a full Nelson, creating a barrier around them as he tells Saiyan that this ends here and now. Sacred then begins to use the final explosion, sacrificing himself in order to save the multiverse. Saiyan will scream as both him and Sacred are completely erased from existence, as all the Gokus who competed in the tournament get on one knee out of respect. Sometime after this, all the villains were finally defeated, and Sacred Gohan thanks all the heroes for their help, then sending them back to their respective timelines. The only people remaining on the scene are Sacred Gohan, Sacred Jiren, and the Gokus who competed in the tournament. Gohan then summons Sacred Shenron, and he allows Primal Goku to make his wishes. Primal Goku's first wish is to revive Ultra Goku's Gohan. His second wish is to make sure Saiyan can never return to life. And his final wish is to revive Sacred Saiyan. The first two wishes are granted. However, Sacred Shenron states that the third wish cannot be granted. Sacred Saiyan lost his life through ending his own life, along with Cursed Saiyans, meaning it was Sacred Saiyan's will to die, and without confirmation that he wanted to live, he cannot bring him back to life. Sacred Gohan then steps in, wishing for Sacred Shenron to spread Sacred's essence throughout the multiverse. Sacred Shenron grants a wish as he then leaves, and the Sacred Dragon Balls disperse. Sacred Gohan and Sacred Jiren then leave, and all the Gokus say their goodbyes to one another. They all then return to their timelines, and we follow Ultra Goku as he returns to his, and when he does, he is met with a familiar smile. Ultra Goku then smiles as he runs and hugs Gohan. He tells Gohan that he will never let him die again. That's a promise. Gohan smiles, asking what did he miss, and this is where this series ends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Darko Roktansky, Roderick Frankenstein, and Hype for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video, and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, comment down below a series you'd like to see me do next, and yeah, goodbye guys.